2024 for my birthday, I was going to Africa. The fact that I've spent my funds on other things, it doesn't bother me at all. Because my faith says, is it still going to happen? I don't know. And at this point, I really don't care. Things change. Situations change. You have to be ready to change with the situation. If it's meant, God gonna make it happen. If He put it on your head and your heart, act on it. Act on it. Distractions. I got a small issue with my vehicle, with my truck. Small distractions gonna come, but that's my warning. Hey, it's time to get rid of it. Trade that mug in. It's time to see the other situations. It's so much other shit going on besides what I tell y'all that y'all think I'm strong now. Y'all think I'm strong with what y'all know. Imagine how strong I am with what you don't know. I'm strong. Y'all strong with what I know, what you telling me, what we talk about. I can only imagine how strong you are with what you don't know. What I don't know, what you're not telling nobody. So keep the faith and continue to put in the work. Because faith without work, that shit's dead. And I'm going to tell you something else. I'm going to tell y'all something else while I got you. And I kind of went through this with somebody else, like, yeah, we're going to talk about that. Stop cursing yourself. Let me tell you what I mean. I don't mean when me say they gonna kill my fucking mama. They gotta get their shit together. I don't mean those type of curse words. I mean the curse words of I can't. I ain't gonna get it. It's not gonna happen. But this happened. But this in the way. See, y'all don't come to me and tell me not to have verbal curse words that you call profanity. I ain't talking about that. You can have all the profanity that you want. Curse as much as you want to. If you need to and if it makes you feel better, curse. Say what you want to say. If you don't want to curse, if you don't need to curse, it ain't for everybody. Don't curse. But the tongue is powerful. Sometimes my cursing is a sign of I'm gonna get shit done. That's powerful to me. That's my power. Now, I don't know about your power. You work on yourself with your power. But if that's my power, but I'm going to tell you, the tongue is powerful. So when you saying, my mom about to die, and the doctor said, them curse words. Thank you, Lisa Bryant. Those curse words. Carolyn, I just lost my dad on New Year's Eve. He was found dead in his apartments from natural causes. I wasn't told until 1 or 2. I'm in a different state and trying to make arrangements. Burying a parent is devastating. I'm so lost right now. Jesus, help me. Lord Jesus, August, I'm praying for your strength and understanding. It's devastating. I can't even imagine. I don't want that to happen. I don't want someone to walk in and find my mom. I don't. That's so devastating. I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry for you. My heart goes out to you. I'm praying for your strength and understanding. I'm praying for understanding and ask God why it happened that way. Only God knows. Only God knows if He took him away, if He brought His child with Him peacefully. See, but what we can't do right now is we can. You can. God never says you can't question Him. You can ask Him and you can wait for the answer. But we can't dwell on what happened prior to. Now is the time for you to make His homegoing beautiful, make His homegoing special, and make His homegoing memorable. And then if you need, and I tell everybody this, Once, if you lose someone close, do something in their honor. You can go to the local park and say, hey, I would like to purchase a bench and have it professionally installed in your park as a bench of life to, for my father. There's things that we can do to help our loved ones' memory live on. Let the legacy of your father live on. I'm praying for you strength and understanding. I lost my 30-year-old nephew, but for Thanksgiving, no stroke, no insurance. Right. And my mom doesn't have insurance because we found out um, in 2022 that it had lapsed. She didn't make a payment when she was sick and it lapsed. All these years she's been paying insurance, and then she'd already been diagnosed with cancer, so we couldn't get it, and she's been in and out of the hospital. So you have to be out of the hospital for 12 months before anyone will write you a policy. I don't want to think about, we'll have to bury my mom, no insurance, what we gonna do, a GoFundMe. Like, that's heartbreaking. So even right now, I'm like, what can I do now? What can I do now so when the time does come, she's not gonna live forever, ever. I hope she lives to be 100 years old. That's on God. But I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure she lives 100 years old, or to live as long as possible. So I didn't mean to come over here crying. I'm just bringing awareness, and I'm keeping you guys up to date because so many people, if I don't go live, I get the DMs in my personal email, mailbox. I get emails, I get text messages, I get calls. How's mom? We worried. To know that people that don't even know my mom genuinely loves her and cares for her and worries for her, that's beautiful, because I feel the same way about people that I know in situations. Tyrone, so much on my mind, and Quinn has been on my mind so much lately. I really feel like I need to go and see him, and I'm saying, God, it's so much. When will be the way? But now it's like, hey, it's tax season. This is the time that I gotta hustle and I gotta make money to pay mortgage, pay rent for the next several months for us to survive. Like, this the time that I gotta get the money, get the bag, and put it into survival. I'm thinking about, how can I take some of this money and put it into a gym? Should I make a rehab room? Should I make a rehab room? Should I get a tiny office space and make a rehab room? How am I going to pay the rent there every month? I'm thinking about all that. It'll be cheap. I can do it in Atlanta. But how am I going to get fresh to Atlanta every week to do it in there? To why I build up? I got all this on me. I'm trying to figure out a way to survive. I'm just trying to survive. My husband works about 19 hours a day, busting his ass. My daughter works, but dare I never have her to pay a bill in this house. Dare I never take a dime for her, because we're the parents. This is what we do. Yes, she works, and yes, she say, Mama, I'll pay this, I'll give that. No, neither one of my other kids ever did it, and she's not going to do it. I don't care what nobody say. I'm the mama, he's the daddy. We're going to do it. We're going to take care of our kids. That's what we do. It's who we are. It's what we do. It's who we are. So I'm going to struggle, and I'm going to hustle, and I'm going to post calendars. I have 40 calendars left. 40. I'm going to post calendars, and I'm going to post necklaces until I don't have no more. And right now, I can't afford to, once I sell them, I can't afford to put the money back to purchase new products, to get a new shipment. I just can't afford to right now. I can't. I need the funds to live. I need the funds to pay bills. I need the funds for gas and food, and I do. But I ain't out here with no GoFundMe begging nobody, waiting for them to do nothing for me. I got my own shit, and when it runs out, if I ain't got no more, I just have to wait and figure out until I can restock on how. Like, don't nobody owe me nothing, and don't nobody owe you. Don't nobody owe you. Nobody. You owe it to yourself. I look to God to guide me and lead me and to take care of me financially. Because he says, Do what I say. Be obedient. And I'm saying I'm obedient. Order my steps. I wake up every day and say, hey, how are my steps being ordered today? I'm ready to walk. I ain't trying to move from this step to this one without an order from God. I'm not trying to move. I'll stay right here. I'll stand on this business right here. I'll stand in the same place. I'll stand right here. I'll stand right here. I'll stand right here in this same place until he said, okay, move and go do this. And I'm like, okay, I'm going. I ain't asking how I'm going to do it. How you want me to do this? I don't need no instructions because when my steps are ordered, they come with instructions. The instructions come. I don't need no additional ones. I don't need no instructions from man on telling me how to change it up or how I would do this and I would go this time. The flight that I had, it went the right time because I was right there when my mom almost stopped breathing to call 911. I don't want to never go through that again. I don't want nobody else to go through that again. I don't want my sisters to go through that. It was devastating. So I'm just saying, this is awareness. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all more than I can say. Y'all keep the faith. If you got you a mustard seed necklace, seriously, I challenge you every day. It will definitely remind you to pray. Because sometimes we're so overwhelmed with life. I told you when my kids were 7, 8, 9 years old and got phones, they have alerts in their phones that rings 3 times a day. Hustle and pray. When they wake up in the morning, I say, when you see it, you look up and you thank God and you go get it. Before you go to sleep, you thank God. So when that alert goes on, if you don't do nothing but this and say, look up, Fresh used to do this. You would just see him walking. It was just so beautiful to me to see my son do this. And I remember Fresh being little. We would ride down the road, and y'all probably heard me say this before, and I just had a flashback. If he sees somebody broke down on the side of the road, an accident, as soon as he passed, I'm praying for you up to God. I'm praying for y'all. Whatever y'all got going on the side of that road. I don't know. It could be a simple flat, but I'm praying that you get it fixed and you on your way. Jackie, thank you. Now, let me tell you something. You guys have the bracelet. Look at the class, because I've had at least 5 people. You know, that's not a lot, but at least 5 people have said, oh, I lost my little class, my little mustard seed, or the phrase came off my bracelet. I think maybe when you wiggle it a lot, I don't know how it happens, but just check it. That's all I'm saying. Just check it. Oh, I forgot to put the sugar in my coffee. Yeah, what time is it? Is it 6 yet? Yeah. It's 6. I feel like it's 6 and it's still pitch black outside. Well, the sun is trying to come, well, the light is trying to come in. Excuse me. It's still dark out. Oh, well, I hope that I said some encouraging words to you guys today. I appreciate y'all. I just want to be the vessel. I want to be the vessel for you guys. And remember, stop saying curse words. I ain't say cuss. I ain't say cuss. Stop saying curse words. Stop cursing yourself. The tongue is powerful. Speak it into existence. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. I want this gym so bad. And I also want a car, an electric car, that I don't have to buy gas. I do. Because gas is still $6 a gallon here. And I still have to drive 45 minutes. Sometimes it takes almost 2 hours to get to Fresh's house, depending on traffic. So I'm praying for that too. I'm praying for that too. I'm praying for an electric car. I am. And I'm gonna keep praying for it, and I'm gonna speak it into existence. I'm praying for that rehab gym. I am, and I'm gonna speak it into existence. I don't see how. I don't know. I don't have to know, but I know I'm praying for it. And I envision it. And I know God gonna make a way. He gonna take care of me. He always does. But I know I gotta put in the work. And that I'm definitely gonna always do. Always. Always. So y'all do the same thing. Listen, let me look at what Yanni bought me. This little notepad. Read what it says. Read what it says, and you better believe. I'm gonna post this. Trust and wait for what is unseen. But you have to have faith and put in the work. You can't leave that out. Alice Bryant. Oh, you have a Tesla. Ooh. Can you email me? I really have some questions. And look, why my credit? Well, I was finna say why my credit good, but my credit score is down 150 points. So, yeah, I still have a car note that I pay, but if I can trade it before I have any major issues and get an electric car, that's definitely what I want to do, because it's going to be beneficial all the way around. I won't have to buy gas. And I spent a couple of $100. It's 120 bucks to fill up my truck. Then we still got the Mini Cooper out there that's broke down that I want to sell, and I can put that with this, so I don't have a high car note. I ain't gonna never have a high car note higher than what I have. So I need to stay in the same bracket. But I have a question, Alice. So can you email me? If you a car salesman, if you can email me, or if you have an electric car, email me. I really have some questions, because somebody told me when you charge the car at your house, it make your light bill go up. I don't want another bill. I can't take on another one right now. I'm already taking on 2 more because Fresh has 2 roommates. So that means I got to double sell stuff to sell my ass off. I'm like, thank God tax season is here, because I can use some of that money to, to help pay at Fresh's house. And I can't just let the house go and get him an apartment, because I started looking yesterday. Baby, California, this area, 2-bedroom apartment, $3,300. 1-bedroom studio, $2,100. I looked. Go online. Go on find Fresh a 1-bedroom apartment for $1,000 in California. Look in Rancho Cucamonga. Look in Moreno Valley. And tell me if you can find a 2-bedroom apartment for under $2,000. Tell me. Apartment. My goal is to be a homeowner. Why I'm not there, I don't know. I don't want to lease and pay for somebody else's property forever. But this is what I'm doing right now at $4,000 a month. That's how much this buy. This one. This one. So yeah. I'm living in California because this where God picked me up from in Atlanta and put me down right here. And I prayed to him. I'm like, am I to be back in the South, God? And every month he says, no, I got you. I'm gonna make your way. All right. Rent's paid on time. Rent's paid on time. My husband and I discussed it. My husband said, I'm gonna get a second job. We got it. My aunt says, the resident doctor says they're about to have a meeting and he will let the rest of the staff know. Okay. She said something else, but if I tap it, it may take the sign out. So, yeah, I try to tell y'all a lot, but you can't even imagine. You can't even imagine how much I cry on the 1st and the 15th of every month. Literally. And you can't even imagine how God bring me on through it every month. You see my steps? Make sure y'all see them. You can't even imagine. Yeah. You can't imagine. He bring me through, and I'm just asking him, what you want me to do? That's why I keep saying, well, God, should I put a facility in Atlanta? Because I can get a small building in Atlanta cheap. Even if I go to an urban area. Atlanta's big. Everywhere is urban. Should I find a small little spot there? Should I? Should I? I keep asking him. It's cheap there, God. And then he reminds me, you'll have to catch a flight. It's okay. You can catch a flight often. For Freshwood Therapy, it's okay. You can do that often. You have cheap passes. You'll have to fly long. It'll be hard, but it'll be worth it. And then maybe in Atlanta, I can build up something as to where I can find a spot there. And then we can find a nice spot there, and then we can leave California. See, but I can't just leave and go there and not be comfortable. I'm accustomed to a certain lifestyle. Y'all ain't gonna make me sit down and be homeless. I work hard for this shit. All this here we got, we worked hard. Don't you let nobody tell you to hustle backwards and give up what you work hard for. Fight for your shit. I worked hard. Do you know how many late nights I drove that fucking party bus at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning with rowdy drunk people fighting? And can you even imagine on how many do you know my husband drove 2 hours to work and 2 hours from work from Atlanta to Alabama for years? We worked hard to save, and we used our savings on this, and then Facebook came and helped us out greatly, because at one point I was making really good money on Facebook, and then my son started to heal. So if you don't have 5,000 comments, 70,000 views, your money ain't good. You may get $1,000, you may get $500. But if you got 5,000 comments and 10,000 comments and 80,000 views and 1 million views, so you can make $10, $15, $20,000 a month on Facebook. I'm putting it out there. So when you see these other content creators doing anything and everything to keep them numbers up, because that's how they get paid. So they'll do all kind of skits and lies and everything. They'll do a whole lot of anything to make sure that they got 10,000 comments. But see, I don't want my son to be sick. I don't want to fake shit for no comments, for no likes. Mine is for awareness and for love and for life. Breathe life into people and let people breathe life into me. If I got 500 comments, if I got 200 comments, I can go through and read and check and reply. And I'm going to tell y'all this too. I don't do it for everyone, but I know someone here can vouch. There may be a little note. When you purchase something from me, there may be a little note in there. Thank you. There may be a special gift. You may buy a necklace, I may send you a bracelet. You might buy a bracelet, I may send you a keychain. You might buy a hoodie, I can't do it for everyone, and I don't. But just to let you know, if you open your package and you have more than what you ordered, I say I love you and I appreciate you and I thank you. And here's a token. No, I can't do it for everyone. So y'all, some of y'all do get y'all packages and it has more than that than what you ordered. It wasn't a mistake. I just want to let you know it's just a token. What's she saying?